Raj, urgent news!
Hey, yo, Timmy-o, what'd it be?
I don't know how to say this, but we gotta go!
God. You know, Raj, you know what I really love about the show?
The sets?
Well, yes, but what I really love about this show is how it's me and you. And there's never anyone else on it. And I think
It's just, we make a team.
the thing we should do is not allow anybody else on the show ever.
We had Owen on the show once, remember that?
I don't remember that exact. What was that? Wait, what the? Do you hear that?
Wait, what?
I thought I heard.
Who the hell are you?
Down to the
Hello! Johnny Pants here, your singularly sensational cinematographer for teencritics.com. Organization. I'm sure that you've enjoyed our previous productions of Teen Critics Video. However, in this case, two hobos of an indiscretional manner seem to have invaded our set by the names of Michael Pfeiffer and Dylan Roth. They have talked in great length at great discourse about areas of the male genitalia which may be offensive to our younger viewers. So please, enjoy this episode of Teen Critics featuring the Geek Speak Radio crew. Or don't, because we talk about balls. Hi, I'm Mike Pfeiffer.
And I'm Dylan Roth.
Welcome to GeekSpeakVideo.net.
We hope you enjoyed this new take on this classic series.
Featuring absolutely no Indians or Irishmen. Well, half an Irishman. Half an Irishman. That's barely an Irish at all if you think about it.
Okay, well.
Okay, welcome to episode 7. It is called Teen Geek Speak Critically.
This is like an unholy fusion of radio
I'd call
and video.
it a super holy fusion.
Yes, it's
super
gonna
holy.
be Teen Critics. Geek Speak Radio. Bam!
Split out. Oh, you got your
Fusion
Teen
split.
Raj,
Critics
could
and
you
my
please place
Geek
this
Speak.
over there
Oh,
safely?
wow.
Yes, safely.
Or you will face its wrath.
But besides the fact that on Geek Speak we could never show Dylan humping people's heads with stuffed animals, the main difference is that Dylan and I actually had to worry about how we looked before the show, whereas normally, you know, we'd come off of doing cocaine off of Mamie Van Doren's corpse and nose is still bleeding, we'd record that. We would mix it up.
And
you know?
when they record that, think of The Simpsons, right? Because that's what this week is of, the freaking Simpsons movie.
PCP.
And PCP.
Hell yeah.
What do you guys think about the Simpsons movie?
Your take.
Your takes first.
Being a longtime Simpsons fan who has lost faith up and down, as most Simpsons fans have, I think that right now they're on an up. But that doesn't really matter because what's great about the Simpsons movie is that they are using the writing crews from every writing crew, people from every writing crew, and I really feel that with all their different good with the good with the bad tastes on comedy.
Oh, I get it. Keep
It's
talking.
almost like we planned that. We planned that.
Paper's like cheap gum. Keep talking.
But we got a good balance and a good Simpsons movie. I also think that Spider Pig is wonderful.
Okay. Here's the thing. For the past 5 years or so, it seemed like every Simpsons episode lasts about 10 minutes and makes me laugh twice. 2 times. And so I've been very disappointed in The Simpsons lately. I love all the old episodes. I keep them on my DVR constantly. This new movie, I'm skeptical about, but that only means that it leaves room for me to be pleasantly surprised.
Indeed.
And that's the same thing with me. I've been a fan for 16 years, and seasons 4 through 12, that's when the show was at its peak. All the old episodes and all that. But, like, with this movie, I'm saying to myself, I'm gonna give it 6 out of 5 stars no matter what, even if people call it the worst movie ever.
I think that's how I ended up feeling about Spider-Man 3.
And speaking of Spider-Man 3, here at TeenCritics.net, I remember
I like Spider-Man.
on
I do.
episode 3 we said that we wouldn't talk about it. We haven't talked about Spider-Man 3 at all. First, let me say this. I personally love Spider-Man 1 and 2. They're 2 of my favorite movies. 3, I didn't hate it like Tim did. Tim hated it.
You know what
I liked it. From the two comic book connoisseurs that know it all, let's hear your take on Spider-Man 3, both of you, because obviously we were disappointed and didn't enjoy it. He hated it. I thought it was bad. Guys.
Now, as good as Pfeiffer is at saying the comic book origins of this film, you no longer need them because you saw the movie now. But if you'd like to give a quick recap of the comic book.
Peter Parker finds Black Suit. Black Suit takes over Peter Parker. Peter Parker does stupid things. Peter Parker gets separated from Black Suit. Black Suit finds Eddie Brock. Venom, fight. It's the short version.
Defeated.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, if you're a loser like Tim or Raj, you might say, great, you just saved me 3 hours of movie. Wrong you are!
Let me tell you something about, okay, here's a word that gets tossed around a lot. Let's talk about emo. Listen, man, I don't care what color shirt you are. Look, oh my god, I'm wearing tight jeans. That must mean that I'm emo, right? No! You know what emo stands for? It stands for emotional. And that emotion is sadness. Did Peter Parker ever pick up a guitar and sit in his room and be like,
girl,
I want you so bad.
Girl,
I can't stand to be
away from your feelings.
No! Peter Parker went out there and he kicked ass and he punched her in the nose. Like, have you looked at emo boys lately? They get punched in the face and dress like girls. Peter Parker dressed up awesome and did an awesome dance scene that is like, every time that I think of what I'd do if I had superpowers, Peter Parker did it, including punching a girl. Can we edit that out? We can edit that out. Punching a girl? Domestic abuse. Thumbs up.
But anyways, here's why So Mike Pfeiffer liked Spider-Man 3 because it was Mike Pfeiffer in Spider-Man 3. Now, however, Tim O'Connor
Hey, it's Mike Pfeiffer, apparently. So no, forget it. Not even on your show if you don't like me.
Oh Christ! Hide down here. Okay. The moral of the story is, I think that I didn't like it so much because the first two movies did a very good job of taking themselves seriously. Third one, I'm sorry.
Tim, let me interject here.
Okay.
The first two were able to take themselves more seriously, and they still had humor. Obviously,
Yes.
But they weren't as dark thematically. So when you have a movie that's as heavy at times as Spider-Man 3,
Like, think that symbiote was covering his whole body, including his naughty bits. That's heavy. That's it. You can't even fathom that. Your when you put on your clothes in the morning, they don't grab.
Okay, well, hang on. If you want to let me finish my actual point instead of Pfeiffer talking about
I am curious
grabbing.
about the mechanics of wearing an animal that is alive all over your body.
Okay, look.
Inside you. Sorry.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
Come on.
Sorry.
Look,
domestic abuse. It's the secret word.
But in order to keep an audience, like, people would say that, man, that movie was like, look what happened to Daredevil. Okay, granted, lousy screenplay, but it was too heavy and took itself too seriously, and it was really the worst possible way they could have made that movie.
Fantastic Four was worse, but
yeah, but they just didn't take itself seriously enough.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But Spider-Man 3 had its really heavy plots, and it had its fun, light-hearted subplots.
And it looks so good.
And yes, I mean,
okay, I'm gonna
maybe a more bulky Venom would have been okay, but I'm not averse to the Bizarro Parker Eddie Brock. I liked that he was, sort of a twisted Peter Parker.
I've never liked Venom. Let me put that out there. It was like, oh, Venom's the best Spider-Man
I can see that, but
I was a Venom fan. I understand your reservation.
Venom's
as a film, knowing what the first two films built, with the whole entire story, like, you just love this character of Peter Parker. I know he's supposed to be an you told me that in the comic books. He's all, like, happy and everything like that.
I hated him in the second movie.
Really?
That was when he was an emo kid.
Yeah,
Jam won't hang out with me, now my power don't work. That was when he was sitting in his room with his thick-rimmed glasses. Because he even put on his thick-rimmed glasses again.
But he has that scene where he looks in the mirror and goes...
that was his joke to us.
That was...
You can't say it's like, Peter, Toby, take your hair, put it over your eyeball. I'm sorry.
You're being J.K. Simmons.
Oh, yeah,
doing
sorry.
that? Look, okay, I'm directing this film now, all right? Now, first of all,
Spider-Man!
every member of the crew needs to get their hair cut like this.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man's been wearing glasses. He's been writing songs lately. Get on that!
Gotta bring more cigars.
Rock!
And also, and the whole entire thing with the hair, okay, I understand that, but I heard Raimi lost complete control of production. The CGI was outsourced and done on one computer and didn't have effort. It looked like a freaking animated music video for 3 seconds of my time. And also, oh my god, the score wasn't by Danny Elfman. They did Christopher
No, I'll
Young
tell
or
you what,
something like that.
Danny Elfman